I don't know how close you've been following this Jaylen Brown situation in Boston. And he tries to make it seem like it's media driven.
Yeah.
He tries to, it's ESPN, it's, these, whoever has a podcast. It's not us.
Yeah.
It's your team. It's because what he doesn't realize, and maybe it's easy because maybe ESPN, Nightcap, or these other podcasts, maybe because we're low-hanging fruit. We don't keep bringing your name up in trades.
Yeah.
Boston does.
Yeah.
They don't put Jason, not one time has you ever heard Jason Tatum a part of a trade.
Yeah.
It's always Jaylen Brown. He gets mad at the media. Why are you mad at us? Be mad at Boston that they keep including you.
Yeah.
Because now sources like Boston's still not done trying to move Jaylen Brown. But he's mad at everybody.
Oh, they still said that, huh?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. You know what it is? I love JB, and I've got to know JB very well.
Yes.
And we played together for a year with the Celtics, but then obviously keep our relationship keep going since then. It's I think for him it's just it's frustrating, right? I think he the Fresh Prince ended at some point.
Yes.
All good stories end. And I think for him, he's earned the right to lead his own team. And I think because he's so embedded into like Boston community,
yes,
and he's helping the community,
yeah,
I know he doesn't want to leave, and he wants to be part of that. But I think like it's okay to like, want to have a different look. But I think I'm not speaking for him. But it's also like they got something good going. Like it'd be hard to walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know if I don't think he wants to walk away from that, but I think Boston is okay because I still believe that Boston believe Jason Tatum is the better of the two players. That's why they've never really included. That's why his name has never come up in a trade scenario.
Yeah.
People don't normally put their best players available in a trade scenario.
Yeah. But also this, you know what also I'll say this?
What's that?
I think also for what JB stands for,
yes,
the city of Boston is different than that.
Yes.
And I think he stands, like, I think when I look at JB, he's doing stuff that like Muhammad Ali, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, what he stands
Bill
for,
Russell,
right? Bill Russell.
Yes,
he stands for something so big, which I love about him. Because for him to be from, a kid from Atlanta, from the upbringing he had, going to Cal Berkeley, which brothers from Atlanta don't go to Cal Berkeley. And then him being that educated, now going to one of the more, old school, traditional New England towns and standing up for our people.
Yes.
I commend that. Right. And I think, he's the type of guy, like he wants to always beat the odds.
Right.
And I think Boston is a town that they can't handle it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think he knows that too.
He's very outspoken.
Yeah, he's outspoken.
Yeah.
And I love that about him. I never want him to change.
Yeah.
And I actually like the fact that he wants to be there because it's like that city needs change.
Right.
Because when I play there, they call you the N-word.
What?
Yeah, they're gonna call you that.
They say, but that's not what they say. They say that's
a lie. When they drunk, they gonna call you that. Because one thing about people in Boston, I played there and I love Boston. They drink to get belligerently drunk.
Yeah.
And when a motherfucker gets really drunk, they're gonna be loose with the lips.
Yes.
And I've definitely heard someone call me that outside of a restaurant because I didn't want to take a picture with him.
Loose lips are a sober mind's fault, though.
Exactly.
You don't think? Hey, if I were to get drunk, I ain't thinking about stealing a space shuttle because I ain't never thought about that drunk when I was sober.
Exactly.
But we got two Atlanteans that went to Cal. Sharif Abdul-Rahim went to Cal.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're
a little educated. Where you went to Savannah? You went to Savannah State.
I went to Savannah State.
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's an Ivy League school.
That's close. You played with Donovan in Cleveland. What are they going to have to do? Because they've had on some hard times. I mean, this year they got swept, up 22. So clearly, no lead is safe against the Knicks because they were up 22 and then boom. And then
same thing with the Spurs, did the same thing.
Up 29, up 16, up 14, up 13. What is Donovan going to need to do?
I think for Don, I think they got to figure out the Jared Allen, Evan Mobley situation.
Right.
Because I think them playing with the two bigs right now.
Yeah.
Isn't working.
No.
It's not working. And they're trying to separate their minutes. But the problem is when you separate their minutes and don't have them play together, if Jared is playing well, he gonna get taken out.
Right.
And he gonna be like, well, I got 20 and 10 and I gotta sit out. Because Evan gotta play. And it's not like he has a problem with Evan playing, but it's like most bigs, when you're rolling, you stay in the game, right? So I think they gotta figure out those two guys. And whichever one they pick, they gotta bring a four-man that can stretch the floor.
Right. So you think that there's a possibility they might need to break that up? Because you think about it, you got two bigs, you got Harden and you got Mitchell.
Well, Harden ain't going nowhere because you trade Garland for him. Okay. So you're already making that commitment. Like we said, man, it's like the Giannis thing. When you make the trade, you got to bring him back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So James staying, Don staying.
Yeah.
You got to decide, are you going to go with Evan, who's young and potential, former Defensive Player of the Year, or you go with the more seasoned vet center with Jared Allen?
Right.
And you can't have both. It's got to be one or the other. That's the reality.
You played with the Lakers. You got an opportunity to reunite at the end with LeBron in L.A. Yeah. What was it like? So was LeBron different in L.A. than what you remember him in Cleveland?
No, he's the same. The work ethic the same. The drive's the same. The competitive nature the same. What I loved about it was that, because we have history, because being in a Lakers locker room, a lot of guys haven't played with Bron or have that sweat equity with Bron in terms of the respect level. So when I was with the Lakers, I kind of came in and it was kind of like that bridge the gap between the young guys and the older guys, but also like Bron and like the team, right? Mm-hmm. So there'd be moments when we watch a film and I'm like, a guy would blow by him and I'm like, so you can't guard him no more? The LeBron I know can guard anybody.
Right.
And that kind of motivated him a little bit. And whether it did or not, it's like, I can hold you to a different standard compared to your teammates, a Jared Vanderbilt or an Austin Reeves, because we go back. Right. We've been in the fire. We've been through World War Z. Yeah. So like that's what I loved about going back there and like almost like I remember you a certain way and I know you're that person still. Right. You know what I'm saying?
We hear about LeBron and being able to play just finished 23rd season. He's going to play this year. Don't know if he'll play after that. And you hear about LeBron's diet. Yeah. What does his diet consist of to the best of your recollection?
I mean, you know what I say this? He loves his breakfast. Yeah. He loves his pancakes. And I said he loved his pancake, his 3 pancakes with his strawberries and banana and syrup. Yeah. But I'll say this though, and I remember getting this information from Steve Nash. And I think you do it as well, because you work out every day.
I do.
As long as you work out every day and you keep that body active, you can still eat. Because you eat good meals too. I remember, you eat some good meals. Yeah, I remember back in the day you had your plate. I was meal prep. I was meal prepping with meal prepping. Yeah,
but I'm still chicken, rice, broccoli, green beans, lean cuts of protein.
But you have a good amount though. You're not eating like.
No, I don't eat like I used to.
You don't eat like a fairy though.
Hell no.
Okay.
But I still, it's 8 ounces, a cup of rice, a cup of broccoli, stuff like that. But I don't overdo it because I'm not as active and I'm not like LeBron is still running up and down the court, playing 35, 40 minutes a night. Yeah. But to see him be able to play at that level, and people like, I'm not saying that for me, the way I judge it, Double T, is that I eat, say, for every 6 good meals I eat, I'll eat 1 bad meal. Mm-hmm. And so I try to do it like that. So over the course of the week, I'm trying to get, 30 good meals in, and I have 2 bad meals, 2.5 bad meals.
Which one are your bad meals? I bet you're not even that bad.
Probably Cane's. That 4-piece chicken tender, or I'll do a burger. I'll do a smash burger with fries.
I love me a smash burger with fries. Woo-hoo, so good.
But just a meal, not a day. I don't take the whole day.
Oh, so 1 meal,
one meal. So if I'm gonna eat bad, I'm gonna have a meal. Like I get breakfast, or I get, like you said, French toast or something like that. But I'm not gonna eat bad the entire day.
No, you can't do that. You'll be on the toilet.
Yeah. Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because we like to do something before 2 something.